What's up, motherfuckers? Today I'm going to be going over the 5 reasons why you need to clean your bedroom or office space and the main benefits of it. But first, I'm running low on caffeine, so I'm going to get myself a coffee. There we go. So now that's sorted, let's get on with point number 1. There have been many studies that show a direct correlation between the stress hormone cortisol and the amount of clutter in your house. The UCLA Center for Everyday Lives and Families says a high density of household objects. So people like Matt D'Avelio would say that living like a minimalist is what helps him be breaking into that mold. It strips back his life so he has a very, very small amount of these household items. Things like mugs, water. That's a bad example. It can be things like loads of clothes, or... The main reason I'm making this video actually is because I struggle with this so much and it does affect my productivity a shitload. Following on, the more clutter that you have, the more stress your mind is going to be under due to the weight of having more stuff. And because there's more stuff in that area, you are then less likely, because of the stress going, you're less likely to actually want to clean it after that. So it's a vicious cycle of, oh yeah, I'm stressed because I've got a messy room, and then you've got a messy room because you're stressed. It's the same type of thing where, oh, I'm depressed because I'm fat, and I'm fat because I eat when I'm stressed, or whatever the fucking saying is. Gone. One way that really helps get over this hump is to literally just spend 15 minutes per day making sure that you tidy up that space as much as you can. Like, at the end of every day, before going to bed or before switching off of work or whatever, the last thing you should do is pack away your desk. Make sure it's all tidy. Everything in your room should be clean. Put all rubbish in the bin. If there's a bin, take the contents of the bin downstairs. Done. Bosh. On to number 2. Decluttering literally helps fight depression. Cortisol is not just a stress hormone. At elevated levels, it literally can cause depression or clinical depression. You see the average man, loser, quite literally struggling to just clean their bedroom, right? Or you see a depressed person struggle to keep it tidy because of the stress. It can literally diminish your sense of self-worth, which I know sounds silly and crazy, but just having that big pile of clothes can literally send you into a state of depression because it slowly chips away at your mind like, oh yeah, I need to get rid of those clothes. I need to get rid of those clothes. Those clothes need to be gone. I've still got these clothes here. What am I going to do? And eventually, you've got a month's worth of clothes. The clip that you've just seen of my room, it's obviously I've slightly played it up for the video, but what happened is I cleaned my entire wardrobe to kind of have a clear out, and I put them on the floor, so I need to get rid of them, fucking put them all away. Moving on to number 3, it makes it easier to focus. There's a saying that your home is a reflection of yourself and like your mind state, whereas why people like myself with ADHD and things like this really struggle to keep a space clean without doing those little tiny habits and slowly putting in the little bits of work every day. Why it's so easy for myself to make a mess, or like people these days, like your mum will fucking share something on Facebook, probably saying like, oh, Johnny Dogs leaves his plates in his bedroom, and part of that is a reflection of your own mental state. So the fact that you aren't able to concentrate in this space is because you struggle with focus in and of itself, means that you then exacerbate that and make it worse. By having this messy space, you exacerbate the problem and make it even harder to focus, because as humans, we are not supposed to have so many things going on. Like on my desk, I've literally got this fucking thing. Why have I got this on my desk? I don't know. It's because I put it there 2 weeks ago when I was transferring some money to my bank account. So right now, I'm going to go put this away. Okay, it's now away. So once I've now put that away, it's in a drawer, safe, out of mind. And because it's out of sight, I haven't got those colours from the dots. I haven't got all of that input going into my brain and kind of making me think, oh shit. And because of that, I haven't got that sensory overload going in, slowing me down. And I struggle myself, personally, with sensory overload. So if there's a bunch of clothes in the office for some reason, which for me there has been recently because my parents are redecorating their bedroom, all of their clothes have been in this room, so it's kind of like, oh, part of me is like kind of hyper-focused on those. Well, not hyper-focused. Part of my brain is kind of latching onto that and like processing it. Moving on to point number 4. 4. According to a study from the American Association for Nurse Anesthetists, according to a study from the American Association for Nurse Anesthetists, people with messy homes are a whopping 77% more likely to be overweight or obese. There's a book by Peter Walsh called Lose the Clutter, Lose the Weight. The book builds a solid case for the connection between having a home full of unnecessary clutter and a kitchen full of unhealthy foods. This clearly then leads to a very harmful inner monologue in your little noggin that kind of hits you the second you walk through the door with feelings of exhaustion, of not knowing where to start. That is my biggest problem with my ADHD, is that I think that cleaning my bedroom is a task or like a project. It's going to take ages, and really all it is folding up some clothes, putting them away, running the vacuum around. I say vacuum rather than hoover, and just keeping the space clean. But my brain kind of can't latch onto that because of the fucking shitty neurological connections that I've got. Point number 5. Decluttering improves air quality. I wouldn't have believed that myself, having done a little bit of research into this. Apparently, the various possessions lying scattered across your room constantly collect more dust, which means the number of toxins and other contaminants around you are increasing. Your air quality will literally go down because you have a Master Chief cable guy holding your phone so that you can read it whilst you're doing other things. So, those are the 5 reasons for why you need to do it, and why I'm trying to do it myself. I'm clearly not a finished product. That can be said in and of itself. Clearly, I'm not even close to finished product. I'm on this journey just the same as you. Here are some quick, actionable steps that you can take to declutter and keep your space clean. First, grab a basket. This is going to be for you to put your fucking clothes in, and so you can take them away and keep them in a little confined space. I will show you mine. Okay, now that you've got all of that, quickly, fuck off. You also need a vacuum so you can get rid of all the fucking dirt on the floor as well, you dirty bastard. First, put all of your clothes into the hamper. This is step 1, because of the fact that it means it's a lot easier for you to just take them out of the room, either go wash them or have them all together so that you can pack them up and fold them away. Next, grab any bits of rubbish or anything, put them straight in the bin. If you don't have a bin, go the fucking buy a bin right now, you dirty twat. Now, why didn't you have a bin for, you fucking idiot? Wow, I look sexy. Okay, next one. Make your bed first. That's what you start with. After you've picked up all the clothes, make your bed. That way, we've got a nice fresh surface. Then, put all of the items that aren't in the correct location, in the correct location. Or, pick them all up, put them together in a basket or a box or something, and then we can rearrange later to sort out where the fuck they're gonna go. Next, put all of them in the right place, straighten up, make it look nice. If you want, you can give a little dust, take a little feather duster, go whoop, 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 whoop. Done. Boom. Now, use a mop, or your hoover, your vacuum. Now vacuum up, get rid of all of the dirt, bish bash bosh. That is done. With all of those clothes, if they're dirty or clean, rearrange, make sure that all of the clean clothes, fold them up, put them on your bed, put them into piles for t-shirts, shirts, all of that, whatever your fucking distinction is, put them into piles, and then move those piles into the correct location where you store them. And then you should have a clean room. And now you're thinking, but Chris, my room is just going to get messy again. Now, you do this every single day. Once you've got a dirty shirt, you take it off. You throw it in the hamper. Once that hamper gets to 10 things in it, take it downstairs, put it in a washing machine and put it on a wash. Make sure you read the instructions and wash it correctly. Once you take it up, you take it into your bedroom, back up to your bedroom. You fold it up, and put it away straight away. There's no pissing about with, oh, I'm just going to put it on the floor, because if I put it on the floor, that means I can do it later if I put it on the floor. I'll put it on my bed and I promise I'll do it later. No, the second you wash it, you put it away. Done. Bang. Done. Everything you use, you put away correctly. Everything has a place. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. And above all, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for joining. I hope you're happy. If you've got this far, I recommend you watch this video because it's just as high quality, if not more. Catch you later.